What do you think? Allergy to what? What can be the etiological agents? Dust, pollen. So there can be many reasons. Cold, dust, pollen, animal dander, many things are there which can cause allergy. So can you see? This is the nasal cavity, okay? And this is the polyp here. This is the polyp inside. What it can cause? What do you think?
It's obstruction.
Very good. It can cause obstruction. So what will be the problem in the patient?
Can't breathe.
Yeah, it will be difficulty in the breathing.
Breathlessness.
What else? It can cause. What else? Deformity to some extent. Inflammation can also be there, yes. It can cause even destruction of the mucus. There can be ulceration of the polyps, isn't it? When it grows and grows and grows, so it will come in contact with the other structures. So there will be friction. It can get ulcerated. So many complications can arise, and when you remove the polyps, you see these soft structures, pale, greyish white in color. There will be edematous masses which you remove.
So this is always the cure for this case, just to remove them, or we can give
You can give the anti-allergic if he responds. You can give the antihistaminics. You can give the mast cell stabilizers.
Yeah.
And maybe they recover. Many other people may recover also. Because you are stopping the allergic response. If you can stop that, these recover. But if they are big, maybe they will not regress. They will cause obstruction and there are problems, then you have to remove.
Doctor, the main reason behind the allergic rather than the immunity. يعني about some people will allergy from perfume. Some of them يعني about other things. What's the main reason behind this?
Main reason, what is the main reason behind allergy? What is allergy? What is allergy?
Hypersensitivity.
Hypersensitivity. Allergy is hypersensitivity type 1.
Yes.
So the immune system only, no other.
What happens? You take the perfume, you do not respond. Somebody else responds.
Yes.
The reason is it depends upon the genetic factors in the person. Everybody will not respond. Isn't it? Everybody is not having polyps. Everybody is not having allergic rhinitis. Some people are absolutely normal during these days. Some people have allergies. They have the nasal stuffiness, they have allergic rhinitis, they have polyps also.
Yes.
So it depends, it is a type 1 hypersensitivity which is determined by the genetics of the person. So person is reacting excessively to a stimulus. It is the excessive reaction of the body. Hypersensitivity is nothing, it is the excessive reaction. Okay? So excessive reaction. Autoimmunity, body reacts against own tissues. Hypersensitivity is the excessive reaction to an antigenic stimulus. So this is the structure of the polyps grossly. Microscopically what you will find. See, there will be lining squamous epithelium. Okay? Lining squamous epithelium. This is the low power showing edematous masses lined by the epithelium. So you will have the epithelium, you will have the edematous masses. It will be composed of loose areolar tissue having blood vessels and fibrous tissue inside it. Then you will see high power view showing edema and eosinophil rich inflammatory infiltrate. So here you see the eosinophils. These are all eosinophils. All brick red color cytoplasm. Brick red. See here? All eosinophils. They have the brick red color. And this is the lining epithelium. So lining epithelium can be squamous. It can be columnar. Isn't it? It can be both, depending upon which part is involved. Pseudostratified columnar or the squamous epithelium.
Yes.
So if you want to see again edematous connective tissue, this see the edema, fluid, and see the cells scattered within the edema, infiltrated by numerous eosinophils and plasma cells. And you will see these small cells, some of them are eosinophils, some of them are plasma cells, and contains few dilated and congested blood vessels. The overlying respiratory type epithelium shows mild increase in, so there will be mild increase in the size of the epithelium because of the hyperplasia. What is this? This.
Plasma cell.
This is the blood vessel. Can you see this inside, this is the blood vessel, and these are the cells scattered in the subepithelial tissue. This is the epithelium. Okay, so there will be mild hyperplasia of the epithelium, and you will find these cells infiltrating the subepithelial tissue. Some of them will be plasma cells having eccentric thickness. The others are eosinophils. You see the eosinophils, but you can have the neutrophils also. Actually, the picture is not clear here, but on the laptop it will be more clear now.
Blood vessel is dilated, doctor?
Yeah, this is the blood vessel. This is also blood vessel.
Yes, is it dilated?
Yeah, it is dilated, filled with blood. So you will have on the epithelium, you will have some hyperplasia, okay? And subepithelial tissue will be having edema, edematous connective tissue, along with dilatation of the blood vessels, and along with presence of the eosinophils and plasma cells. So you have the eosinophils, it confirms that it is allergic polyp.
Yeah.
It confirms it is allergic polyp.
Neutrophil for bacteria.
So what do you think? If you find eosinophil, you think of allergy, isn't it?
Yes.
So what is the response? In late response, you will find in allergies, you find mostly the eosinophils. In the early response, what are the cells you will find? Early response.
Mast cell.
Mast cells. Very good. This is the difference. Actually, mast cells will be the first to degranulate. In the late phase, what happens? The mast cells, the allergen comes first time. Okay? The body forms the antibodies. Nothing happens to the person. Suppose a pollen is there. The person is going to become hypersensitive for the pollen. The first time he is exposed this year, the body will form the antibodies on him. Nothing will happen to him. The next season, what happens? Pollens come. The antibodies attached to the mast cells and mast cell will burst.
Yes.
Gives the granules out. This is the acute reaction, acute phase. So it will be characterized by more of the mast cells, and mast cells will release the mediators.
Yes.
And these mast cells, the mediators will be released, which will attract the eosinophils now, like eotaxin. Eotaxin. So eotaxin, they will attract the eosinophils, then the eosinophils will come, and they will be characterizing the late phase of the allergic response. So early response, mast, yeah, please. Late response is in eosinophil. So this is the nasal polyp. Clear?
Yes.
Now, this is the exophytic fungiform. Exophytic papilloma. Exophytic means growing out,
After.
and fungating you can also say to it. It is a papilloma. You will have finger-like projections which are lined by which type of epithelium you see here? Which type of epithelium? This is the squamous type of epithelium. So you have the finger-like projections having the fibrovascular core. You see the blood vessels also inside it. Fibrovascular core, blood vessels, fibrous tissue, and the lining is by the squamous epithelium. So finger-like projection with fibrovascular core lined by stratified squamous epithelium. Is it clear?
It becomes stratified, Dr. Why? Because you can say hyperplasia.
It is already stratified. It is already stratified. It is already stratified with the papillomas. But there can be somewhat hyperplasia also. Like we can have hyperplasia in the other one, polyps.
Yes.
We can have hyperplasia here also. So the number of layers may be increased. This is the inverted papilloma. Can you see?
Yeah.
So instead of going out, it is
So
going inside.
Yes.
So when you first see it, you can say even this is a carcinoma, isn't it? Carcinoma also grows down. If you remember carcinoma, you can say maybe it has broken the cell the basement membrane and is growing down.
Very
So you have to be very careful in diagnosis. Sometimes you can give the diagnosis of carcinoma here. If you are not seeing it perfectly, so you have to see it under the high power to see the nuclear features, whether there is psychological atypia or not. You have to be very careful. So here comes the role of a good pathologist. He will properly screen the slide. Not only, only low power and high power also. You have a thing which is going down. If you are playing with the life of the patient, you give the carcinoma, the treatment is different. You give this thing, the treatment may be different. Isn't it? So this inverted papilloma we have low power. This is the low power photomicrograph showing a squamous epithelial proliferation which is going down. So there are multiple inverting islands of epithelium which extend into the underlying connective tissue. And as I said, this has the capacity of local invasion, and we can invade the surrounding bones, we can go into the cranium, we can go into the orbit, we can invade the local structures. So because of this reason, it has got some fatality, and also it can convert into carcinoma.
Yes.
Also it can convert into carcinoma. So inverted papilloma, then you have the rhinosectoroma. Tell me about the rhinosectoroma.
It's caused by negative gram bacilli, Klebsiella rhinosectoroma.
Very good.
It's most primary in the rhinosectoroma itself, and it starts with thickening of the membrane, then it causes the nodule then will ulcerate, start healing by fibrosis and deformity and destruction of the
So you remember everything almost. So rhinosectoroma is caused by Klebsiella rhinosectoroma, which is a gram-negative bacilli. So initially it will diffusely affect the mucosa, followed by the nodular stage, okay, followed by the ulcerative stage, followed by the healing caused by fibrosis. And this fibrosis will cause deformity in the nose, okay, and obstruction in the nose. Most common presentation of rhinosectoroma is affection of the nose, which is called rhinosectoroma. But it can affect the other organs also, like rhinopharyngioma, tonsilloma, then laryngosectoroma. You can call it both, reverse and distal. So this is the, can you see this portion? Can you see this portion, See this portion?
Yes.
You got it? Yeah, this is the X-ray. Yes. Yeah, this is the X-ray. So this, see this portion, because here you find the sinuses also. So you will have these, air.
Yes.
Huh?
Air cavity.
Ah, good. So here, what you are finding?
No air.
Yeah. So here the bones are being destroyed. The bone is being destroyed, and also there is inflammation throughout. So this area appears opaque. It appears opaque because of this reason. So it will appear opaque because the area is being destroyed. It is being covered by the rhinosectoroma. So this area appears different from this one. This is absolutely normal. This is the abnormal area because it is spreading like this, and here it has eroded the bone. Okay, so the bone has been eroded because of this. This is how the rhinosectoroma will spread. It will go into the underlying tissues. This is a bacteria. Bacteria spreading. It will destroy those tissues. Then it will go to the bone, destroy the bone, and if you don't stop it, it will go on. Then you can ask the pharmacology people how to treat it.
It's a reversible damage.
Which one?
Happen to the maxillary.
Yeah, it depends how much damage it is. Whether there can be regeneration or not. It depends. It will cause necrosis of the bone.
Yes.
It will destroy and spread. So it depends. Bone has the capacity to regenerate.
Yes.
So if it is not destroyed to that much extent, it can regenerate also. This is the operation. After the operation, they have removed might be some bone. This is the extent. Most of the time, the people will not die from this. They will be diagnosed and they will be treated. Can you see this? What is this area?
Nodule.
What is this portion? What is this and what is this? What is this here? This is the epithelium. Squamous appearance you are not seeing. Squamous appearance. So this is squamoid appearance. So this is the epithelium. This is what? This is the keratin.
Yes.
Okay? Squamous epithelium. This is the keratin. Now, below the below the epithelium, you will find this. This is all inflammatory cell infiltrate. The lymphocytes and other things are coming, and it will be so many of the histiocytes will come, and they will resemble the Piccolin cells. Okay?
Yeah.
So there will be presence of the so foamy histiocytes. Okay? So it is the granulomatous stage. So granulomatous stage with chronic inflammation with numerous plasma cells, lymphocytes and characteristic large clear to vacuolated cells. So these are the large clear to vacuolated cells. These are called Pikulic cells. Pikulic cells are nothing, they are histiocytes, vacuolated foamy histiocytes. Okay?
Doctor.
What else you will find in the
Russell
Pikulic?
body. Russell body.
Russell body. What is Russell body?
It's a plasma cell. Modified plasma cell.
Highline change.
Hyaline change in the
Plasma cell.
plasma cell. What it is basically, I didn't tell you last time. It is told in the first year. What is Russell body? It is a intracellular accumulation. Yeah, it is essentially what it is. It is a intracellular accumulation. You know intracellular accumulation? Which type of this is? What are the things which can accumulate inside a cell?
Calcium and
More common than that.
iron.
More common than that. You have the glucose, the glycogen can accumulate. Okay, the glycogen can accumulate inside the cell. This is abnormal. Then sometimes proteins can accumulate, sometimes fat can accumulate, sometimes iron also. The most common are the fatty accumulations, carbohydrate accumulations, protein. Which type of accumulation is this? It's a protein accumulation. You got it? So Russell bodies are protein accumulation.
This is a myeloid, Victor. You can see it's a myeloid,
Myeloid.
which is a non-structural protein, non-normal protein.
Myeloid, I don't understand.
Amyloidase, actually.
No, it is not amyloid. Amyloid. It is not amyloid. Amyloid is different. That is a different protein.
Because it's a protein. Okay.
It is a protein, but it is different protein. So rhinosaccharoма will be characterized by chronic inflammation. Maybe there are granulomas also, and there will be presence of modified histiocytes which are called Pikulic cell. So remember Pikulic cell. Where it is found? It is found in the rhinosaccharum. Now it will be very easy for you. What are that? What is this?
Mitosis, because aggressively.
How can you say a normal mitosis and abnormal mitosis? Come on. Let's see. What is a normal? What is the structure of a normal mitosis? Can you draw a normal mitosis here? What is normal mitosis? How it appears?
Spindle.
It is a spindle.
Spindle.
Which type of spindle it is? I will break your phone, and nobody can tell me anything. Keep it inside. So much courage you have. You have a vasta? You have the vasta?
Yes.
Then I will kill you here, so that you cannot drink the vasta. He has a big brother in 4th or 5th year.
Yes.
That's why. So I will caught hold of him also. He is a good, decent boy, but I don't know why you are.
What?
I don't know why you are playing with your mobile today. You are a very decent and a good boy. Then chatting.
I see one thing and
What?
after
After
it's
this, you will show something important. Doctor, I am going to get married and you are. Don't take it seriously. Cool. Eh? So what happens? This is the mitosis. The normal mitosis. Remember, it is a bipolar spindle. Simple. It is a spindle but bipolar, having two poles. It is a bipolar spindle. What is the abnormal mitosis? I have been emphasizing, but it can have three poles. It can be tripolar.
Yes.
It can be quadripolar. It can 5 poles, 6 poles, many poles. And it can be a star shaped. Shaped like a star. It can be caterpillar. Caterpillar, like this. Caterpillar. It can be caterpillar star shaped. So this, which shape it is this? What do you think? Where you will fit this? Which shape of mitosis is this? It's a irregular shape. Huh? Somewhat star shape, you can see. Irregular star shape. Can you see this one also? This is a caterpillar. Elongated caterpillar type. This is also mitosis. And this is a multinucleated cell. So what you will find syncytium of large cells. Big cell. See this cell. Big nucleus having a nucleolus. Prominent.
Yes.
Big cell, nucleolus. Big cell, nucleolus. Nucleolus. Huh? So these are big cells growing into syncytium. Okay. The cell membranes are indistinct, and you will find the syncytium and you will find the lymphocytic infiltrate. Why you will find the lymphocytic infiltrate? Any reason? Lymphocytic infiltrate. Maybe. You know, whenever there is a tumor, your body will respond. Isn't it? So it is a response. And also there is EBV infection. So it can be because of that also. So EBV infection can infect both the epithelium as well as the lymphocytes. So it can be a response, it can be the EBV infection itself. So you will have two things. What was the other name given to this tumor before? Lymphoepithelium. Okay. But that name has been discarded. Now we call it as nasopharyngeal carcinoma undifferentiated type. So this is all explained. Lymphocytes are towards the left. Now comes the important thing. This is the nasopharyngeal carcinoma. Important slide. Okay. Nasopharyngeal carcinoma. How you will diagnose? You got the syncytium. You see the lymphocytes on the histopathology. But when you go for the staining, you want to confirm. So you have to stain. Stain for what? EBV. So you go for the EBV staining. You have the Aber-ish. It is basically Aber1 is the RNA of the virus.
Yes, yes.
So in situ hybridization you will do on the slide itself. Okay. So it is a slide. You do the in situ hybridization for detecting the RNA of the virus. So you detect the EBR. What you will find? Positive staining. Dark staining. So all the cells almost are showing this staining. So it means EBV is present. So if you stain and you do not find this staining, you say it is negative for the EBV. You got it? But if you find this staining, it is positive, dark stained cells, so it is positive for the EBV. So your diagnosis is confirmed. The second thing you will do, you will go for CK5. What is CK5? What is CK5? It is a not creative guide. Cytokeratin. You have the cytokeratins in the squamous epithelium.
Yes.
So carcinomas you will diagnose, you have the specific cytokeratins in the carcinoma. So CK5 is for carcinoma. Because you have to confirm whether it is a squamous carcinoma, whether it is an adenocarcinoma. For squamous carcinoma you have the specific cytokeratins. So it is one of them. So you do two types of staining. First to confirm whether it is belonging to the epithelium, so you do CK5. Then you do the EBV. So both are positive, you are confirmed. Got it?
Yes.
Because the lymphocytes are also there. It can be lymphoma also. Huh? So if it comes positive for the CK5, it means it is a carcinoma. So this is how we differentiate. You are not sure, you go for the EBV, you have to confirm whether it is, first confirm whether it is a carcinoma, CK5. Then confirm the presence of the EBV. So this way you will be 100% confirmed. So this slide is very important. They need to adopt this slide. Aber-ish and CK5. But if you want to detect the protein, what is the protein of the EBV? No. EBV protein.
Yes.
Latent membrane protein 1, LMP1 is the protein. That is for another thing.
Yeah.
This is the laryngeal polyp. Can you see what is the line?